Hello and welcome to Lori and Friends. On today's show, we have Jean Calabrese from Adelphia Cable. She's going to be putting together this wonderful artichoke dip. We have Bob Heisner coming on to talk about the kick-a-thon, and my mother's fabulous, wonderful orange slice cookies. I'm just frosting up the rest of them now so that the crew can get right into them here. So sit back in your easy chair and look for this great edition of Lori and Friends. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lori and Friends, and I have Jean Calabrese with me today. Yeah?
Yes, that's
right?
correct.
She was giving me little diction lessons on how to say it just properly. Last week I just introduced her as Jean, kind of like
Jean, that's
Madonna
correct.
or Cher. From Adelphia Cable, she's their marketing person.
That's correct.
And what's going on at Adelphia right now?
Well, if you are a subscriber and you call our office, we will give you quite the special on some of our premium services. So give our office a call at 297-6900, half price upgrade for our premium services. And if you don't have cable and you're at a friend's house watching TV, call our office and we'll give you a special on cable for a new install too.
And if you'd like to see more Lori and Friends, 5 days a week, don't write, because there's no way we can do this 5 days a week. No, I'm just kidding. All brought to you through Adelphia Cable Niagara, where Jean works.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to have your own show today called Jean's Mexican, Italian, Artichoke Taco Dip.
It's correct. And this is a very good dip, Lori. Kids love it too. And even if you don't like artichokes, you should try this dip.
Okay, how do we start?
Okay, first we start with marinated artichoke hearts.
Okay, now let's just say that you would be confused as to where to find these. Like maybe I was at Tops. Even though I know where everything in Tops is, Jean, everything. I mean, I could work at Tops
And you had
now.
a tough time finding these.
Yes, so tell everybody where they are.
Normally they're in the specialty aisle, the Italian aisle. If you look for the specialty oils and vinegars, the little cured olives, mostly Italian products are, this is where it is.
If you go to the one in Lewiston, they're near the olives.
Okay.
Okay, so now we all know.
Okay. We have 1 jar of marinated artichoke
They
hearts
go in.
that we go in. We use this is a 1-pan dip. Okay. And I suppose if you had a food processor or blender, you could do this in that. But since I'm not the cook.
Food processor, blender. Like we've got that sort of
stuff.
stuff. No, I'm saying nobody has that sort of thing.
Okay. And you cut these, and you cut the artichokes up. First you have to drain the artichokes that are in water. Drain the water out of those artichokes. And you cut this all up into tiny little pieces so that when you dip into it, this takes a few minutes to do.
That's okay, Jean.
Okay.
No problem. Is there anybody you'd like to say hello to?
I'd like to say hello to my husband back there who came to support me on this show. Actually, he's the cook in our house. He's an excellent cook. Mm-hmm. He cooks gourmet. He even subscribes to Bon Appetit.
Oh my gosh, he's practically a professional.
I'm telling you.
Do his buddies know?
They do now. But he does. I cook on Thanksgiving Day. I cook the turkey, and when we have specials like People Company or something, I make this, and he makes everything else.
Oh, so this is your one
and I
dish
clean
wonder.
up.
Because
I
cooks
clean
don't
up.
clean.
That's correct.
It's not
And
true
I also
around here. You'll clean up around here too, Jean. No.
And you just kind of, smash this all on the bottom. Make a layer out of it.
Okay. So what you've got is a layer of marinated artichokes and regular artichokes, whole artichoke hearts, that you find in the canned vegetable aisle. 2 different places for these artichokes.
Oh, they were in the canned vegetable aisle. Okay. Okay. Then you take 1 jar of Hellmann's mayonnaise.
In small jars.
Small jar. And you layer this over the artichokes. And what this kind of does is prevents everything from seeping through. I guess this is kind of like
a barrier layer.
A barrier layer, right. And as you can see, I'm not real good at this.
Are you one of the people responsible for having the Flintstones come down when they do?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact.
I really wanted to be one of the Flintstones.
Oh, I wish you would have told me. Well, we may have the Flintstones back here again this summer. I'm not real sure, but depends on what they're doing, because they're very busy, as you know. Mm-hmm. Bedrock's a hopping place. And you just kind of spread that over the artichokes.
Let me tip it up a little bit so people can see what we're doing. Or what you're actually doing.
Which I'm trying
just standing
to do.
here.
She's watching. Okay, so that kind of acts as the barrier.
Okay.
And then we take picante sauce, a jar of picante sauce. I think you have to shake this because all the stuff goes to the bottom.
Okay.
You have to stand back. I'm pretty good at, you know.
You're the one wearing white. I don't know. I'm so nervous about you pouring this.
Pour the picante sauce over the top of, just kind of
shake
it around
till it's even.
Right. And then the Mexican combination taco, mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella and cheddar cheese, there you go.
So we had to tell Jean when she came, she thought this was an Italian dish. We said, normally when you've got the old taco cheese, picante sauce, and artichokes,
it's Mexican.
It's Mexican.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know my ethnic foods. I know how to eat them, but I don't know how to...
Well, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And you're done. You bake it in the oven, about 350 till the cheese bubbles on the top. And it's, you know, about an hour. Very good. You dunk it with tortilla chips.
So we take this 350, about an hour?
350.
You guys are going to have to wait today.
Approximately an hour.
And then you're going to love
then,
this. I actually have a Mexican hat dish that we could have put with it when it's done, yes. Putting the tortilla chips in. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Every once in a while I like bringing out the Mexican hat dish.
And once again, Lori, like I said, even children love this. My kids love this. As long as the picante sauce isn't too hot. This is a medium sauce. You can even go with the mild sauce. The hot picante sauce is very hot. Very hot.
We can't microwave this?
Sure, you can zap it.
Have you ever tried to microwave it?
I don't know how to microwave. My husband won't let me.
Okay. Do you mind if I microwave this, Joe? I would think it would microwave together.
I would think so.
I would think that they would save some time. We've got about 3 minutes left in this.
Okay.
I'll just put them in and see what it
Sounds
looks like.
good.
So what else is going on at Adelphia? Any specials on HBO or anything I should know about?
Well, HBO, you should call and find out a little bit about HBO and Cinemax when you call our office, because that's a very good combination to have, since on Cinemax every Friday night you get a brand new movie at 8 o'clock, and on HBO on Saturday nights you get a brand new movie at 8 o'clock. So you're going to be able to see something. I don't know how you are. We work all week long, so we don't really do much socializing on the weekends. We like to stay home with our kids, and we stay home and watch movies. So it's really nice to be able to watch a new movie every Friday and Saturday night.
No, that's a great idea. Mm-hmm. Fred and I, you know, we're like party animals.
Yeah, I could tell.
So that probably would be good for us. Now tell me, do you have a lot of people taking advantage of those pay-per-view specials?
Pay-per-view is excellent. As a matter of fact, since a few years ago, we lowered the price of pay-per-view from $4.50 to $3.95. It's a lot cheaper for you to order a movie through pay-per-view than even to go to a video store, because you got to get in the car, go there, get it, bring it back in a couple days. This way, you know, if you watch Channel 19, you'll know what movies are on at what time, okay? And you can plan your movie watching with pay-per-view. And again, at $3.95, I think it's a very reasonable price.
It's just billed on your monthly cable bill.
Billed on your monthly cable bill. You do need a converter box for it. Again, call our office. We'll tell you all about it.
If you don't have a converter box, they'll get you one. Trust me.
That's correct. We will.
They'll do any of that.
Yes.
Let's see what else is. Well, we should say we haven't acknowledged yet on this show that Adelphia Cable won the Business of the Year from the Niagara Falls Area Chamber of Commerce. So a lot of us saw that live.
Yes, you did.
You were
at
there.
The Niagara Falls Convention Center. I was there. That's when the Flintstones came.
That's when the Flintstones came. I had my picture taken with the Flintstones.
Yes, you did. The Flintstones came to help us honor Adelphia Cable they were the Niagara Falls Area Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year this year. And there was a huge dinner at the convention center, 750 people. It was a great time.
Any of you who saw that on television would have seen what I thought was one of the funniest things, and that was my husband not knowing that he was standing in front of, was it you, Brian? Yes. Yes, because all of a sudden you see this little head come into the picture. You see the cameraman try to move away, but the little head just follows, and all of a sudden the person turns around and goes,
It was a great
and let's just say we have not let him forget that yet. Well, we seem to be coming out. I want to just bring this out to see if it looks like it's not ready yet.
Are you sure? Let me see. How can you tell? Oh, no. It's almost ready.
Well, it's almost ready.
It's almost ready.
It probably will be much...
Actually, the cheese is usually melted a little bit more than that.
So we'll have to put this in for a few minutes longer, and then we'll get into it. But I want to thank you, Jean, for coming down.
Well, thank you for having me,
I want
Lori.
to thank your
really
husband, Joe,
appreciate
for
it.
driving you. And when you're done with those Bon Appetit magazines, maybe you could just let them, let him to me for a while. He's never going to live this down.
I know he's not. He's definitely not.
And we'll be right back with more Lori and Friends. So this is going really well.
Thank you.
Why don't you own the microwave?
You won't let me, I'm telling you.
It looks like negative.
Actually, real quick story. Yeah.
Welcome back to Lori and Friends, and I have with me now Bob Heisner. And Bob, I'm going to let you explain all your different titles because you're involved in so many things. None of us can really figure out exactly what it is that you do, but that's okay.
Lori, it's really nice to be here. I was talking to Lori and explaining, folks, that we're doing an event called Kickathon 95, and she said, just exactly what do you do? And I said, well, what don't I do? I'm a part-time instructor at Niagara Community College, and I am the recent founder and director of an organization called Project Future Western New York, which is located in Wheatfield. We work with youth alternative programs. In addition, I do outreach programs and work with young people through the Niagara Community Center, the Niagara Falls Family YMCA, and we do some after-school enrichment programs, among other things.
Now, when you say that you're an instructor, do you actually do this martial arts stuff?
Yes, this martial arts stuff, we do it. Matter of fact, what we do, this is interesting, and martial arts and music, or athletics and music are very widely accepted by young people today. And so I came up with a format, I guess you could say. I've been involved in the martial arts for a good many years, and I'm a 5th degree black belt. And a number of years ago, I took my teaching experience through the college and some of the schools that I operated, and I thought, well, this would be a great way to operate and to give young people an alternative. So we have a program called Warriors United Against Drugs and Violence Martial Arts Club, and it's all through Niagara County, 3 different locations. We have over 100 students, and they're the ones that are going to be performing at this Kickathon.
Now, what is this Kickathon actually going to, what's going to be there?
Well, it's at Niagara Catholic High School. It's Friday, April 28th. We're using the gym at Niagara Catholic. It's at 7 p.m. And the young people throughout Niagara County are going to be there, and they go out and get sponsors. And they raise funds for our upcoming youth programs and to operate our center. Also, it gives them an opportunity to share the message of youth alternatives. And when they're doing the kicks on the stage at Niagara Catholic, right in the gym there, it is symbolic of our unity against drugs and violence in our schools, which I think is a very serious problem in our community.
So they're actually going to be showing different martial arts kicks.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'd love to do a segment with the kids. They're my heart's desire, and they really make my day. Sometimes they test my day too, but we have young people anywhere from 5 years of age in this program, the Warriors United Against Drugs and Violence program, which uses the martial arts to bring young people in. Anywhere from 5 years of age up to about 14 years of age.
And then is this a way to get aggressions out? Is this
Well, it's a way to learn self-discipline. The martial arts, as taught in the Orient, was always a way of developing self-discipline and a healthy self-confidence, good self-esteem, not arrogance or boastfulness. And it's good discipline of the body and mind. And of course, I've taught programs at the YMCA and the Family Y in the Falls over the years. And the whole idea of the Y is the healthy child is what? A child that's developed physically, mentally, and spiritually. And we're endeavoring to do that in conjunction with the Niagara County Juvenile Task Force. I'm working with them to see this become a reality.
As well.
Yes. Yeah, that's Dennis Virtuoso is the chairperson. Robin Kruger represents she's appointed among the community leaders. And we have many civic and community leaders that will be there on Friday, April 28th.
It is at Niagara Catholic. It's at 7 o'clock. The donation is $5 to get in, and it's sponsored by Project Future. Now, what else is Project Future doing? Anything that's...
Well, what we're doing, we'd like to do a lot more, but right now, being that we're newly formed, we have a martial arts alternative program for young people where we kind of work with them on getting down to where they're at and helping them channel their energy in the right areas. The ones that are good, we put them on a demonstration team, and then we go and perform at schools, we perform at nursing homes or civic organizations. So we are available, and we don't charge a set fee. We ask for a donation to our cause. We have a demonstration team. We have ongoing classes where young people can test for their martial arts belts. We have a lot of fun alternative things, anything from a concert to one of your guests was here doing the magic, and I thought that'd be an excellent thing to have our younger kids down there. I thought you did an excellent job. So, I mean, what we're trying to do is work with young people and to let them know they can have a lot of fun the right way and try to set an example. Let them know that we love and care for them. We want to unite with the parents and develop a network that we can take our schools back from those forces that would come in and destroy our youth or bully the kids around or any negative forces. And basically, we're a community organization that's dedicated to making our community a better place. I say our motto is to working together today to ensure a better tomorrow.
Well, I think that that's great. Now, as far as these martial arts classes go, does it make a difference, boys and girls?
Yes, what we do, Lori, we do it by age. So the kids that are basically maybe 5 through 8, we put in one group, 9, 10, and 11 in another group, and then the 12 through 14 in another group. Because there's a whole big difference between a 6-year-old and a 10-year-old. So we've learned as our classes have grown. Right now we have a nice problem. We have too many kids in our 3 locations, and our programs are the word's traveling around. They give a donation to our center, and the young people train for a training semester, which is about 4 months. They do quite well.
How did you get involved in this?
Oh my Lord, that's a long story. We'll have to come back and explain that. Just to mention, I was in the Vietnam era. I was in the military, and through that I had a desire to learn the martial arts, and to make a long story short, I ended up having the opportunity to live overseas on the island of Hokkaido, Japan for 2 years and study under some really well-respected martial arts masters. When I came back to the States, I had a privilege to train with the former Korean national champion Jung Soo Park in Toronto, Ontario, and then from there I opened my own schools, and later I went to school for 4 years and got involved. I was a ordained minister, or I am an ordained minister now, but I was actually pastoring a church, but I don't do that anymore, and right now I'm working solely in the community. Matter of fact, we do a lot of work with area church and youth groups too. We're open. Any denomination that calls us or wants to contact, we're willing to.
See, you all laughed at me when I said I'm going to have Bob explain just what he does, because he does so many different things. Well, thank you so much. You're right. You're going to have to come on and talk to me about this martial arts so much more.
I've got to give you something too before you go. And this is a T-shirt, and I'm wearing one today. It's called Kickathon 95 T-shirt, and a lot of the kids will be wearing them that night. It's Friday, April 28th, the date, 7 p.m. at Niagara Catholic, and it is sponsored by Project Future. And basically, I'd like to present that to you. And
thank you.
Maybe we can have you come on and do something.
I will try. I got to tell one more thing before we leave. He calls up the house to come on. He gets on the phone with Fred, and he says, yes, he knows Fred. He says, I was actually looking for Lori Case, who does the television show, and that would be your daughter?
I'm never going to let this down, folks, and this is on the air now. I hope Fred is talking to me after this. Thank you for having me.
I liked it a lot. Thanks for being here, Bob. We'll be right back with more. No, I loved it. I loved it. I laughed so hard last night. And, it was great, Tuesday, April 4th, the Niagara Voluntary Action Center and United Ways Serving Niagara County conducted a hunger banquet for the students at Newport Middle School. A hunger banquet demonstrates the inequities of living conditions among people throughout the world. It's not the usual kind of banquet where everyone gets a lot of food. During the event, some get more than others. The meal is divided among students by random drawing, which represents the earnings of people who live in the world's high, middle, and low-income countries. The goal of this activity is to teach our students a better understanding that this advantage is not the same for all people and should be appreciated. Opportunities Unlimited of Niagara is kicking off a Plant a Seed, Watch Us Grow campaign to raise funds to build an on-site greenhouse that will enable people with mental retardation and developmental disabilities to participate in the challenging and therapeutic activities associated with a greenhouse. The LaSalle Kiwanis Club is assisting the agency with a campaign which has a goal of $9,600. The LaSalle Kiwanis Club members are joining Opportunities Unlimited of Niagara clients to sow seeds and pot plants to kick off the campaign and demonstrate some of the activities that will take place when the greenhouse opens at the agency's Day Treatment Center this summer. Continuing with their centennial celebration, the Niagara Falls Public Library celebrated Children's Day at the library on Saturday, April the 22nd. They had visits from Clifford the Big Red Dog, Vaco in concert, Douglas Roget was there with his marvelous soap bubble show. There was face painting, origami, and balloon sculpting, and a lot of fun had by everyone. All the programs were sponsored by the Friends of the Niagara Falls Public Library. Welcome back to Lori and Friends. Now, this is a little bit of a longer tip because this is a super recipe, so we're going to take it in stages, just like a real cooking show. It's orange slice cookies, and they're absolutely wonderful. Now, they will take a little work, but they're definitely worth the effort. To start off, you need 16 heaping tablespoons of Crisco. Now, you think, that sounds like a lot. Well, not actually. It's really only a half a pound of Crisco, but make sure that you've got enough. If not, your cookies will not be moist. So 16 heaping tablespoons of Crisco. To that, we're going to add a cup of sugar. All right? And you're just going to cream it together. Once again, normally, if I wasn't doing a cooking show, I would be doing this in my sink where it wouldn't be making so much of a mess. As I'm creaming this together, can you believe that her husband doesn't let her have a microwave? Without a mic, I don't know what I would do without a microwave. I seem to use it for everything. I dry Fred socks in it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, now that that's creamed together, you need 3 eggs to add to this mixture. How many of you saw this a couple weeks ago? And did any of you notice the little mystery clue that I put in there? When I took the egg shells, put them in here, and then put them back in my refrigerator. Yes, I know that a couple of you saw that. Cream all of this together now. Remember, you've got the Crisco, the sugar, and 3 eggs in here. To this mixture, and make sure that it is really well mixed when you're doing it at home. You add a half a cup of, I hate to admit it, OJ. Usually we're OJ free here. Half a cup of orange juice. Continue mixing that in. At every step, you just stop and mix. Don't throw in all your ingredients at once and figure that it's going to work, because it won't. I should be wearing an apron. I'm getting stuff all over me. Now, let's just pretend we didn't see that. 3 cups of flour. And 3 heaping teaspoons, heaping baking powder. Not baking soda. Baking powder. 1, 2, 3. Gives them a little lift. This actually concludes the first step, because all I'm going to do now is mix everything together. The second step would be to take your dough and make it into 3 equal parts, and then you, on a lightly floured board, roll it out into like logs, for lack of a better word. Put it in a pan, pat them down somewhat. They're going to end up forming together. You'll end up with like a whole pan full of things. But this is technically how they should look at this step 2. Now we're going to take these cookies and we're going to put them into the oven, 375 for, I believe, 12 20 minutes. 375, 20 minutes. That's step 3. Now we've baked these for 20 minutes at 375. What you're going to do then is you're going to separate them at their natural places, and you're going to make them into little cookie sticks, slices, be a much better word. Take them out. The first one always comes out bad. You're going to lay them on a cookie sheet like this as a slice on its side and rebake them in a 400 oven for about 5 minutes. As I'm doing this, I want to remind everybody, my good friend Ine Wallens wanted to come on the show and then wasn't able to make it for the taping today, but she wanted me to remind you that there is this wonderful Service with Style fashion show going to be on April the 29th. That's this Saturday. Everything is benefiting the Salvation Army. All the clothes are from Joette's Boutique. I know Joette very well. She's going to be coming on the show as well. And Ine is going to be the mistress of ceremonies, so our hello today goes out to Ine. Hello, Ine. And want to remind everybody that if they'd like to go, it's Service with Style. It's at the Best Western on the river, where Ine has her show all the time. And it benefits the Salvation Army. Great fashion show. Now, hopefully, you will be doing this much neater than I'm doing these. You're going to put them back in the oven at 400, bake them for 5 minutes, and they get a little bit, just a little bit crispier. In the end, they look like these cookies. These are the cookies that everybody has been trying to eat since I brought them out. They're wonderful cookies. Orange slice cookies. When they're finally cool, take a little bit of a vanilla or a French vanilla or a cream cheese type frosting, put it on top of them. They're wonderful for dunking, eat alone. They're a little crummy. You know, when you break into them, not necessarily something you'd want to give somebody like my son Cameron, okay, because they will get over everything, but they're just wonderful cookies. If you'd like this recipe, any other recipe, please write to Lori and Friends, MPO Box 1432, Niagara Falls, New York 14302. These are just wonderful. I love them. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my guests today, and I look forward to seeing you again next Thursday on Lori and Friends. Bye-bye. Guys, these are good.